1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 days left until Suicide Squad. I couldn't come up with anything more exciting. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Let's try to get 55,000 subscribers before the end of February. That'd be amazing. Let's get 300 likes on this video. So we're going to be talking about Suicide Squad and how there is no review copies going out. There's no like embargo that needs to be lifted or something on like the 30th when the game comes out on the early access for the deluxe edition and whatnot. And it's very concerning in my opinion. Like, it's actually downright weird that they didn't do this for any reason, and no YouTubers that I know of are getting the game. We're not hearing anybody saying, oh, I got, Suicide Squad early, blah, 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 or whatever. The chubby Canuck Caboose is not doing anything like that. J-Shock and Sawdust, Sawdust's never going to get an early review copy. He sucks off the game and he never gets it. He never gets invited to parties either. So what basically is going on here is not even journalists are getting it either. So, of course, IGN... IGN was never going to get a review copy based off of what they did and what they said about this game. They already ranked it in their fucking books. They already know what they're going to give the score to. So everybody that would have gotten a review copy did not get a review copy from what we know. And it's 5 days out from the actual release. And in my opinion, that shows a very severe lack of confidence on Rocksteady's part and WB's part in general. I mean, they definitely did this in Arkham Knight. They reviewed, or they released the game to people that reviewed it a little bit early, or at least they could actually post up the reviews a little bit early and show their impressions of the game. And the fact that you can't really do that for Suicide Squad except for the alpha is rough. And it's like most likely going to affect the sales because, one, people were actually waiting for the reviews in general to actually start, purchasing the game. People want to see what this game was all about, or at least hear people's impressions of the game. But now they're gonna have to wait a couple days or at least a week before people can actually start pumping out their impressions when they actually finish the game. So it's a very weird place where it's messing up their sales in many ways, and I think it will mess up their sales, at least their first week sales. Hopefully they sell a lot, but I don't want Rocksteady to go under. That's my main thing. I think Rocksteady's a development team is so, talented, and they have so much to offer that this game should just be a little blemish on their record, a lot like their first shooter that they made. Shooters just aren't the way to go for them, in my opinion. But they can go on and do something like a new IP and maybe even make something like that that's outside of this realm of DC Universe. But what I'm going at here is, if you look at Spider-Man, I know, oh, Marcel, you always glaze Spider-Man, blah, blah, blah. I can't do anything right on the internet, right? If I say something I love about Suicide Squad, somebody comes up and says, what the fuck are you talking about? Why do you like this about Suicide Squad? And then if I say something hateful, like I always fucking do or something, people are like, you're a hater. You always talk about the game negatively, blah, blah, blah. There's no nuance online whatsoever. Also with Spider-Man 2, it's the same exact thing there. It's I've criticized the game so much and I still get called a dick writer, but I also like the game so much so I still get called... Or, you know what I mean? It's so confusing. It's so backwards. Anyway, my point that I'm trying to make here is that Spider-Man's marketing compared to this marketing is fucking night and day, bro. The hype for Spider-Man was nuts. The hype for this game is not. It really isn't. When you go back and even look at that, they were giving out the game a month early to Jeff Keighley and all the other content creators and random Twitter people. They were just giving out the game left and right. And I'm just God damn, where was mine? But what I'm trying to get at is the fact that there were so many people that got the game early. They were able to review it 5 days before the release on October 16th. It's 5 days before Suicide Squad. We haven't heard a peep. We don't even got a launch trailer for this game, or at least a proper one. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. We got a fucking edition for the deluxe edition trailer. That's about their fits that you have to, of course, pre-order, and you get a token for the battle pass. I'm so excited. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at here is, Spider-Man 2 was really confident that their game was good. If you like it or not, doesn't fucking matter. Sold 5 million copies in 2 weeks. I don't think Suicide Squad's gonna do that. You can hold me to that. Try to fucking put out all the, they're selling out. They're doing so good on the pre-orders online somewhere in some random site. Man, there's so much competition coming out. I can list it all, but Suicide Squad is not gonna sell 5 million copies in 2 weeks. I'll predict that now. I think my prediction for the game, if I'm going to even score it too, the highest it's going to get, 7.5. If it's lucky, an 8 on Metacritic by critics and the users. If they're going to be on the bad side, which it kind of looks like they're going, because they haven't exuded that confidence whatsoever in anything they've shown in this game. They have not shown confidence in any of their marketing. They've released 3 insiders and like 7 trailers, none of which have like really turned people over if they've already not liked the game from the first trailer. So what I'm trying to get at here is the fact that on the bad side, it's probably going to be like a fucking 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. On the bad side, worse 5 out of 10. And that's my predictions for where they're going for the scores online, the reviews. But we'll see. This is all my predictions. I could be 100% wrong. And honestly, I'll be happy to be proven wrong. Like I said, I don't want Rocksteady to go under. That's the people that really don't deserve it the most are the developers. WB, I feel like, is the one that needs to fucking pay. Because, god damn it, they're the ones that are forcing all this shit. And it's obvious, so clear that it feels like a corporate-made game. Not really in the realm of what Rocksteady has really established themselves of being capable of. They're capable of much, much more than this. And we'll see. The game's coming out really soon. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. What are your scores are? What do you think the scores are going to be for this game? I want to know your guys' predictions. How much copies do you think it's going to sell in like 2 weeks if they even release the actual charts? They didn't really do that for Gotham Knights, but we'll see what Suicide Squad says. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.